Hey everybody, welcome to the Owns Call YouTube channel where we talk about stuff. And I, today I'm gonna give a different take on a video that I whatever. We'll just leave that in. My dogs are wild right now. Anyway, this was posted on Fox News, and it's about this prowler that is apparently sniffing women inside of a Barnes and Noble. And I'm going to play the video and then I want to talk to men in particular. Now, women, you can stick around because I think you'll like what I have to say to men, but just wait. Let's watch this.
Days of solo dates, and today we're going to Barnes & Noble and getting Starbucks. Except I ended up being stalked and violated the entire time. So I get to Barnes & Noble and get my Starbucks. I'm super excited to look at books, but this is the area that it starts.
I'm going to tell you ahead of time, when I heard her general tone, I was like, she might be having a Karen moment. And then I watched this video and was like, oh, God, no.
I was in this corner for a while and I noticed the guy was staring at me through that little hole, and I couldn't tell if I was being paranoid or if he was just reading a book and he just happened to be in that little corner. Anyways, it felt like anywhere I moved he kept following me, so I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me, but I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual. And the whole time I'm thinking I'm fine because he hasn't said anything or touched me or anything. But then you notice that he goes over and does the same thing to this girl. And he'll crouch down low and pretend like he's doing something and then smell? I don't know. And the whole time I'm wondering why he's always around me. But this was our interaction. What are you doing? I was so freaked out when I turned around and saw him literally under me, so freaking close to me. So I decided to tell the front desk. He's a really creepy guy. He has like these red beads, and he's like pretending like he's tying shoes, and I think he's like smelling people. Maybe like around there. Oh, pull up manager now. Thank you. And then I try to walk to my car as fast as possible because I don't want to run into him. So I'm leaving now, but I just watched the video back because I was trying to figure out what he was doing so close to me, and it freaked, like, I'm so disgusted and I feel like really violated, even though he didn't touch me, but it just feels really gross and weird. And then I went up to the front to tell the lady because I didn't want him to do that to other people. And then as I was telling her, he was leaving, and so all she said that she could do was just tell the manager. I waited around a little bit because I didn't want to run into him, and I couldn't even focus. Like, I wanted to get a book, but then I was just like, my anxiety was just like really bad, and like also I just felt like really grossed out, so I just left as soon as I could. That's literally like so creepy. I've never had someone do that to me. It's just really weird. Anyways, at least I got Starbucks though. Bye.
All right. So let's talk about this for a second. So, number one, kudos to this girl for having the wherewithal to recognize that something inappropriate was happening, call him on it verbally, because it's moments like that that sometimes change people's behaviors when they get caught doing something silly. Um, and the fact that she was able to go express that to somebody and say, hey, this crazy thing's going on. Good job. Proud of you. Amazing. Awesome. Exactly what I would want my wife or my daughter to do in the same situation. Now, that being said, I said I wanted to talk to men. First off, if you're a man that thinks that this is acceptable behavior, go fuck yourself. So there's one. But two, as a man, an adult man who actually cares about what happens in society, if you witnessed that happening, if you saw that somebody was doing something like that, what would you do? What would you do? I really want to know. Get down in the comments and tell me how you would respond to seeing a man act that way towards multiple women inside of any store. Right? I I mean, obviously I could explain exactly what the man was doing, but we all know exactly what he was doing. He was catching a whiff, right? Um, and doing so in one of the creepiest ways that I can possibly imagine. It's disgusting and it's unacceptable. And I can tell you that I, as a man, would have walked over and said, hey, bro, time to go. I know exactly what you're doing. I would have put him on blast. I would have said it loud. I would have made sure it was obnoxiously loud. And then, frankly, if he wanted to have that discussion outside, I'd go have that discussion outside with him. And I'd do so gladly, happily, because I have a wife and I have daughters. And I mean, that's a pretty big dude. I don't think a whole lot of women would have a whole lot of success at defending themselves against a person of that size. So, yeah, I would have been all up in it. I would have made it obnoxious. What are you doing? I saw what you did, actually. It doesn't matter what you tell me you're doing. And if you don't leave and get out of here right now, I'll walk you out. What would you do, man? I really want to know. I really want to know. That pissed me off. Watching that video pissed me off. It upset me. Because men don't act that way. Boys act that way. Bitches act that way. But men don't do stuff like that. Gross. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you would. I'd appreciate it. I said I was going to get to 100,000 subscribers in 2023. I got 3.5 months to get it done. Help me out. Thanks.